Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. It's Monday, November 30th. Whew. Time sure flies. Mike Brenner. Sitting next to me is Mike Brenner. This is our daily NBA show. We got 8 games on the slate tonight. I don't know, Mike Brenner. I think I might give 3 free picks in today's video. And there's like 2 or 3 others that were borderline that I'm not going to take. The first game that is going to be one of my picks, and something I think we have to discuss is the Houston Rockets. Now they did finally get a win, and they got a cover. 9 straight ATS losses. They finally got a cover, but they were a 4-point favorite. The game went into overtime. They won by 5. So do you really want to count that as a cover? You know, if you bet it, yes. If you're handicapping, I don't know. But I'm on them tonight, plus 4.5. I think that they're giving in. They're the new coach. They're playing for him, and who's their opponent again? Oh yeah, Detroit. Yeah. Detroit is struggling, not as much as Houston, but they're struggling too. They're not a juggernaut. They're getting 4.5. Is Houston going to win? I don't know, but at 4.5, I bet it, and I'll give it as a free pick in this video. What do you think?
I'm shocked. I'm shocked that you're doing that, and you know what? I might jump on top of that now since you are doing that. I had a play on that yesterday, and when I had it was Houston minus 1.5. That was before Carmelo was a scratch. So it was 4, and when I looked at it, I'm like, oh shit, I'm screwed. Sure enough, they go to overtime, they win by 5. So that was luck. It played into it, but I've got to sit back off this team right now. Yeah. I just don't know what's going on, and hopefully you're right tonight. I'm pulling for you because they are playing for that coach. It's just Dwight Howard. I just don't get it. He should be a beast underneath, and he's just not there. So how much weight can Harden put on his back? I don't know, but I'm going to lay off that one, but I'm going to wish you well on it, Pete.
Well, thanks. It's definitely dangerous because it's always dangerous to try to time a reversal of ATS fortunes for a team. And, if you count last night as a regulation loss, that's 10 in a row ATS, which that's not a fluke, But I'm going on them tonight, plus 4.5. Another one that I bet and that I'm going on tonight is, OKC when they came back, when Durant came back, they're killing it. What are they? I think they're 2-1 ATS, and the one ATS loss was by 1 point as a big favorite against the Nets, where they just were 1 point too big of a favorite. The Nets, of course, are covering. And the Hawks are looking like the kind of team that that can handle and look pretty good against mid-range or lower tier teams. But when they step up in class, they kind of get easily beat. Feels like that's what OKC is right now. The line, I got -2. Let me see if there's any. I'm looking at SBR odds right now. Are there any 2s available? Yes, at BetChris, just bet OKC -2. What do you think?
Yeah, well, that's where I got it. I already got it. I took OKC -2 on just bet. But I do have something for you that you always enjoy when I have this information.
Yes.
Budenholzer exploded in the locker room after that embarrassing defeat last time out, and he went off. I mean, he went to San Antonio to try to show those fans the product he built in Atlanta after being there 17 years, and they got crushed. They got absolutely crushed. Now, will that blow up this team tonight to come out? No, because since Durant's been back, they're 3-0 straight up, all right? But they've averaged those wins by 16 points.
Yeah, they're killing people.
Absolutely. So I'm all over this. I just don't think there's any way they can slow them down. I said it before. I'll say it again. Atlanta needs that big man underneath the basket to have his presence felt, and it's just not there. Thunder -2, we're both on that one.
All right, if the Hawks look inside of themselves and reach deep down inside the Atlanta Hawks and pull out a win, I guess I'll eat it. Despite what you just told me, I think I'm okay with still being on OKC. And then there's a third pick, Milwaukee. I liked them in their last game. They were getting 6.5. They lost by 5. So it was a close one, but I liked it. Jason Kidd is cracking down on this team, telling them to play some freaking defense, and they did it. The last game went way under. Denver is a crappy team, right? I actually did bet Milwaukee a little bit on the money line. Right now, the spread is -4, a little bit steep for me, but I also really like the under. It was a 200.5 on the overnight line. That's the line I bet. Right now I'm seeing 199.5 or 200, so I'm taking 200, under 200 in Denver, Milwaukee for the third pick, Mike Brenner.
Third pick, totals Loshak. I can't refute you on that, and I'm also scratching my head wondering what has happened to Milwaukee's defense. This was a team that years past was based on defense, lockdown defense, and something went awry, but Jason Kidd's going to reel this team in, and let's start playing some defense, focus on that first, and then we'll worry about transition games. So I like that call. I'm going to pull for you on that one as well. Still scratching my head, though, over Milwaukee.
All right, well, I got 3 picks tonight. If they go 0-3, who cares? Whatever. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best, right?
All we can do.
All right, then there's one game that I'm definitely not going to be betting, but it's interesting to talk about, and that is, as always, the Golden State game, right? 6 straight ATS covers. Now they're a pretty sizable road favorite against Utah -8. You know, there's a lot of spots where I'm liking or even liking quite a bit. Golden State tonight is not one of them. I'm definitely not saying I'm betting on Utah because I'm not going to, but that is, it makes me nervous, and I wouldn't bet Golden State tonight. What do you think, Mike Brenner?
God, I must have got your email because I feel the same way. All right, you know, Harrison Barnes is out, and you know what the beauty of Golden State? All right, Brandon Rush steps in, knocks down 16 points. I mean, they are so deep, it's crazy. But I like Utah. I like what this team is. No, I'm not picking them.
Wow.
I'm saying I like this team.
Oh, okay.
Because you had compared them earlier to a younger.
Right.
You had compared them to a team.
To Memphis.
Exactly, to Memphis. And if Derek Favors plays tonight, which he had a personal issue yesterday, they say he's probable for tonight. If he plays, that's why I'm staying off it. This team is up and coming. Hayward, Favors, Trey Burke. I mean, this is a team to be reckoned with in the future. But can they win outright? I don't think so. Golden State is so focused, it's sick.
Yeah.
But I am going to absolutely kick back and enjoy it as a fan. Okay. I want to see this team overtake 72 wins.
That makes sense to me. All right, I've given 3 picks. You've given one of them that's going with my pick as well. Do you have another pick for us, Mike?
Yes, I do, and I was actually thinking you would be all over this one. I like the San Antonio Spurs on the full game on the road. Is it still 3.5 at Chicago?
Yes, there's 3, and it's creeping up there. There's 3.5 and 4. 3.5 at Pinnacle, 3.5 at BetChris. So yeah, minus 3.5. That's what you like here.
I like it because the Derrick Rose effect. Yeah. You just never know who's going to show up. And I just think the focus and the depth and is just amazing for this team. This is really, really a team I think that could give Golden State a run for their money as the season goes on. But yeah, I like the Spurs on the full game. I grabbed it at minus 3.5, Pete.
I did use that a little bit. I took them on the money line, actually. I will be honest. Not the spread, but the money line. So I can't say I disagree with you. It makes me slightly nervous. The spot feels a little bit funny, but I completely agree with you. I did bet a little bit. All right, we got 2 picks from Mike Brenner, right? OKC
and 3 picks from Totals Loshak.
Totals Loshak. Only one total of San Antonio minus 3.5 is your second pick. All right, Mike Brenner, nice show today. We'll be back tomorrow.
Okay, good luck, Pete.